What's up, y'all? All right, boys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this baby right here. So we finally got the car back. Everything is nice and tidy. Everything's perfect. Let me show you guys the engine bay. Yeah, there's been some helicopters flying really low around here. And here it is, boys. Super clean. Came back a lot cleaner than whenever I dropped it off. Moose did a lot of cleaning up on the harness. Everything's nice and tucked. I mean, it is beautiful. The only thing I am gonna do now, since the cam gears and the new PHR coolant pipe are super shiny, and I did polish up these valve covers a little bit. I might try to clean them up just a little bit more, but I am gonna polish this up and then polish this up and then polish this up too, and then also probably polish up the catch can, just so it can all look really nice and clean. Super excited and happy about this, you guys. Now there is a bit of a story behind getting the car back. So on the last video that you guys saw, y'all saw that I went over there to index the bell housing and set the air gap for the transmission, and I told him, hey, if you want to put it in there tomorrow, go ahead, don't wait for me. And so one thing led to another, and I was just trying to be funny about this on Instagram. If you guys don't follow him on Instagram, please give him a follow. I'll tag him on the comments. And I told him, hey, if I can get Moose to 1,000 followers, he'll finish the car this week. I was just trying to be funny. It's not, you know, nothing serious. And he one-ups me and says, if you can get me to 1,500 followers, I'll finish it up in a day. And I was like, there's no way. He would have to not sleep for a full 24 hours, work. Like, I mean, it's a lot of work, right? To go from a, you know, literal empty car to a fully running car. So I shared it on my Instagram. Sadly, my Instagram wasn't doing that well that day. And I didn't hear from him for a little bit, right? So I figured he was getting busy. He was still gonna try to pull this off. And long story short, y'all check this footage out that Lala was able to record for me. You recording? Yeah. All right, so one thing that I do have to mention, though, because it is 2 in the morning, yeah, 2:11 in the morning, middle of the week. So yesterday it's gonna snow later today. It's gonna snow later today. Yes. So yesterday, we had like this little deal going. You know, hey, if you can finish the car this week, I'll try to get you to 1,000 followers. Yeah. And he's like 1,500, and I finish it today. And in my mind, I'm like, that's easy. I mean, I can get you the followers. Yeah. I just don't think you can get the car done in a day. Yeah. And look at where we're at now. Yeah. The car didn't have a motor in it yesterday. Nothing. It didn't have nothing. And now you just drove it into my garage. Yep. I mean, you have pictures of it, so. Yeah, like, this is insane. Like, I've dealt with, you know, shops for many years, and that's one of the reasons I stopped going to shops. And this has been an experience that, yeah. I mean, I just, dude. No, I got you, bro. I'm blown away. When I tell you I don't mess around, I was like, I don't mess around. Let me see how it looked yesterday. So you hear that, guys? Look at that. Look, he's got Tuesday, you. Look, Tuesday I was just taking pictures. Look at this. This was yesterday. Yeah. And now the car is here driving. Yep. At 2 in the morning. So the neighbors. For any of my guys, 2JZ guys, if you guys are in the Dallas Fort Worth area, you need some work, hit me up. I got you, man. For sure. Hell yeah. We'll take care of y'all. Got a couple DMs about like some head upgrades and some motor upgrades. Pretty much full builds. I think you're local in the DFW area. I've had several people ask me about you. Oh yeah, it's here. You guys, and one piece just missing the bumper for towing reasons. Yeah. So obviously you guys know the way I drive. I'm gonna put this car to the absolute test, which I'm sure is gonna do absolutely amazing. Oh yeah. But I will be putting it. Okay. Just kidding. I just don't know what to say, man. Fantastic job, dude. Got you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to like shoot for everything to be 100%.
Yeah,
perfect.
like every single little thing that I already knew was not perfect with the car, he caught it.
And dude, the bolts of the manifold.
Like everything, everything.
Every single bolt that was not original, I replaced it with original equipment. Because there were some bolts that were put on by the previous owner.
Yes, not me.
Yeah, not him.
He gave you shit about it because he thought it was you.
No, I have video proof it was not me.
No, I watched that video too. I think on that video, I think you mounted the FPR, fuel pressure regulator, and I think you cleaned up some stuff like that.
Yeah, you would have had fun if you had.
But he left everything hanging, apparently.
The harness, I mean, the harness is already on the car. I
cleaned up the harness too. I tried to make it look as best as possible.
Yeah, I can't even see it here anymore.
Yeah, it's all like kind of tucked.
Nah, I mean, dude, this one I'll push to 15. This one.
Oh, yeah, my cousin.
She's gonna be a little bit slower than
my
me.
cousin. My cousin was like, "Hey, Moose, what's that button right there by the on the left side on the steering?" I was like, "I don't know, bro. I think rolling anti-lag." And I was like, "Wait, no, that button's rolling anti-lag." I said, "That button, maybe I don't know, nitrous."
No, it's a line lock. Oh, you think this one has buttons? You should see this one.
Shit, dude. I was like, "Golly."
I'll drive back to your shop and we'll do it,
Bro.
We'll smoke out. We'll do a smoky burnout in the shop,
Dude, I don't care. Please do it inside the shop.
Lord. So, as you guys saw, Moose actually came through with the challenge. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hold my end of the deal and get him to his 1,500 followers. So if you guys want to help me out and help me, complete my end of the deal, please go give him a follow, get him up to 1,500. But he literally finished the car in one day. From the day that I went to go help him index the car, 24 hours later, he was dropping off the car at my house at 2 in the morning. Like at 2 in the morning, dude, like who does that, bro? Like what shop do you guys know that are gonna go out of their way to get something done for you that quick? And well, not only that, like quick, but just detailed work, bro. Like I've gone over the entire car, because I mean, just generally speaking, whenever you get your car back from a shop, there's always gonna be one thing or another where it's probably not in the best, order. Maybe some things are missing. Maybe, I've had some experiences with shops where something was always wrong, right? And in this case, the car came back better than whenever I dropped it off. I mean, literally everything. My interior was all there, no missing parts, everything super, super clean. My battery wasn't dead. Like, that's the first time ever, dude. Like, I've always had my cars come back from shops where my batteries are dead. I end up having to replace them shortly after, and this is perfect. Like, bro, I'm super, super happy with everything that he did. I just can't say enough positive words about the experience that I had with him, and I'll definitely be going back to him in the future for any other work that I may need. But dude, I'm super, super happy. This car here literally went into his shop for just a cam upgrade, and a few weeks later, the car came back out fully built. This engine is built to handle about 1,500 horsepower. Obviously, we're not going to push it that far. We are going to see what it does on this turbo setup. I'm going to max this out, and then I'm going to switch all this out to a big boy turbo setup. But the goal for this is to make roughly around 800 to 900 horsepower. And then once I put the big boy turbo kit on, maybe 1,100 horsepower. And that's kind of keeping it moderate, so that way the engine can live for a very, very long time, because you guys, this was extremely, extremely expensive, and I don't want to go through this again in a very long time. But there's the car, you guys. Everything is done, finished up. I have already scheduled a tuning day, so hopefully here within maybe a few weeks, we'll be able to get this car nice and tuned and running pretty damn good like it used to, or better than it used to, obviously. But she's all finished up, man. It's crazy that I dropped off the Corvette earlier than I dropped this car off, and I got this car back fully built. It's insane, man. Like the like how fast things happen with this car and how it all escalated was insane. The timing of everything, how we were able to source the parts that we needed, like just overall, everything went amazing with this car, man. And I'm so happy. Now the only thing I am gonna do right now, I'm gonna give it a good wash. You know, it doesn't look that dirty on camera, but it's dirty. And I'm gonna fill up the transmission with the oil and go drive it around, put a little bit of miles onto it, just gonna break in the engine and then do an oil change, probably change those spark plugs and wait for my tuning day. But hope you guys there's a cop helicopter again. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. See that right there? Earlier, it flew above my house, dude. I swear, I felt like if I threw a rock, I would hit the damn helicopter, like super low. If you guys don't know, I live in the hood. But yeah, man. You know, I know that the build videos on this car didn't perform as well as like the POV and all that other stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, my goal for this year is just to post the stuff that I enjoy doing. And you know, I really enjoyed hanging out with Moose. I enjoyed going to the shop. I enjoyed, you know, talking to him, laughing, having a great time. And just overall, man, it was a great experience. I'm gonna let you guys off on that note. Car's back, everything is perfect, and I'm happy, man. One more car to go, and the fleet will be back. I'll catch y'all later.